Hey baddies, welcome to another Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today I'm doing another pop-up pick-a-card reading. This one's going to be all about what makes you a star or why are you a star? Something like that. All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading, so always take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I hope you guys are doing well and taking care of yourself and staying hydrated. All right, drink your water. Okay, so how a pop-up reading works for me is we're going to take this deck, Tinseltown Tarot, and I'm going to shuffle it up, and whatever cards come out, be it they pop out or I'm directed to pull them by spirit, those are going to be your psychic connecting objects, all right? So, yeah, and then I'll pull as I go for the groups. Okie doke. Okay, keep in mind your auntie, me, I am highly medicated due to my autoimmune disease, and I medicate with the green stuff. Okay, so I might act weird, awkward, etc. I might slur my words. So just overlook it. It's part of the thing. It's part of our deal over here. We get weird sometimes. We get strange, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right, so let's get some cards out. All right. I just feel I need to like knock it. Have you been a bad deck of cards? Bad. All right, let's get some motion in this ocean, shall we? One more good shuffle. Okay, are you upside down? Sort of, right side up? Okay, well, we're going to take them all, upright. Okay, give me the card, spirits, for my group one. What is the card for my... Oh, right away. Okay, we have 3 cards that came out. I'm going to take the top one. Okay, it's the Page of Cups. So for group 1, we're going to be the Page of Cups. All right, what makes you a star? Oops. Well, the chaos ensues. I love my fluffy covering though. It's a blanket. I use blankets as my coverings. So I hope that my mic isn't being scratched by my shirt. I'm using a lapel mic, if you're wondering. So my mic died a very painful death in my last 2 videos. So, all right, group 2. Oop, let me OCD. Watch me OCD a little. Okay, my group 2. What is the card for my group 2? What makes them a star? Why are they a star? Okay. All right, we have the 7 of Wands. Ooh, look at those eyes. Oh my, why are you a star? Oops. Okay. All right. Group 3. My group 3. Why are you a star? What makes you a star? My group 3. What makes you a star? What? This one? This one. Okay. We have the Chariot. Boom. What makes you a star? Boom. Well, you're getting out of the fancy ass car. So that's what makes you a star? No, we're going to find out what makes you a star. Although there may be a car in your future. So we're going to show them to you. Oh, I am. It's not we, it's me. Group 1, you are the Page of Cups. What makes you a star? Why are you a star, group 1? We're going to find out. Okay, group 2. Why are you a star? Oop, I dropped your card. Oops. There's that awkward shit, okay? So I dropped your card. Okay. My 7 of Wands, which are lipsticks in this deck. This is your beautiful card, my 7 of Wands. Look at those eyes, that intensity. Yeah. Why are you a star? What makes you a star? Woo! I think I'm on some creeping green. That's what I think. Okay. Group 3, the Chariot. Da da da! I feel like I need to like have some horns. Da da da! The Chariot arrives. What makes you a star? Why are you a star? Okay, y'all, those are going to be your 3 groups to pick from. All right, I'm going to insert a little picture for those of you who need more time to see which group you're drawn to. Now, if you are drawn to more than one group, there may be more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies and superstars on the other side. Bye, guys. God. Hey, group 1, all of you that chose the Page of Cups, this is going to be your reading all about what makes you a star, or why are you a star. So keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. As always, use your own discernment. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Archetypes Oracle deck. Okay, so your persistence is part of your energy that makes you a star. Your ability to dream, okay? Your ability to express your emotion and be vulnerable is part of what makes you a star as well. And it's really important, if you're struggling with vulnerability, to understand that vulnerability is a strength. That's why it's so hard to be vulnerable as well. I feel a lot of Neptune, Pisces energy, of course, with this this card. I also feel Taurus and Libra here, Aquarius, Gemini. I'm feeling a very creative energy, but I'm also feeling some Capricorn here. I'm feeling a work ethic as well. But I also feel like some of you guys get lost in your daydreams a bit sometimes, but those daydreams can pay off. Turn your dreams and inspirations into paychecks, okay? I feel like you're very talented. Some of you guys are underestimating your talent here as well. It's really important for you to utilize all your gifts. Okay, so the first card we have is Friend, Mediator, Peacemaker, Sidekick, Generous, Loyal, Harmonious, Gives good advice, Hero, Perceptive, Approachable, Kind-hearted, and Trust. Okay, part of what makes you a star is I feel like people can relate to you. And I feel like group 1, you may not feel like you're relatable, or you may not have a lot of friends. You might feel like a little bit like an outsider. You may have Aquarian energy as well. I think I said that already. Your Saturn may be in detriment in some kind of way. And with that, it may make you feel a little bit different than others. I'm feeling like Sagittarius energy with extremely creative, but at times you can be your own worst enemy. And I feel like your connections are very important. And I feel like you have the ability to connect with powerful people through your ability to kind of cash in on your vulnerability and to be more brave with that, and to really funnel. Sorry, my throat chakra is getting all weird all of a sudden. Okay. The ability to kind of like become more vulnerable in like your artistic expression, your gift, your business, becoming more vulnerable to the friends you already have in your life, or allowing that vulnerability to bring more people into your life. I feel like maybe you don't realize how relatable you are, and that's part of what makes you a star. Okay, so your ability to relate to other people and other people to relate to you. We have Fairy Godmother, Fairy Goth Mother for some of you. We have helpful, anonymous, selfless, eccentric, nurturing, wise, materialistic qualities, sees the potential in others, party planner. It ends with party planner. I think you're fun. I also think that you're very caring. You're very compassionate. I think people can depend on you. Although you have the dreamy energy, sometimes you may get distant. And And I feel like you really care about people. I feel like you really care in general about people. And I do feel like you will defend the people you care about or causes you care about. And I feel like your eccentric kind of vibe makes you relatable. It makes you more relatable, okay? All right, we're going to get one more of these cards. Tell me more about my group one. Tell me more about what makes my group one a star. What makes them have star quality. Okay, woo, that flew across. Did y'all see that? It caught air. Olympian will work to disprove naysayers, loyal, inspired by impossible goals, energetic, free from doubt and uncertainty, passionate. You guys, your dreams, you have them for a reason, okay? And I feel like you guys probably have some big dreams, some of you guys. Big dreams, big goals, big visions. And I feel like in many ways you're fearless. But when it comes to exposing like the depths of you, it gets scary. Listen, it gets scary for all of us, right? You're not alone in that, okay? You're not alone in that. But understand that you being bold in this is part of what unfolds this star quality. For some of you, maybe you're writers or artists or musicians, or you use your voice, or you're active in expression in some kind of way, and people will flock to you more. People will support you more. People will give you those opportunities more prominently the more vulnerable you become. And I don't mean vulnerability where you like expose yourself in a dangerous way. I mean opening up yourself a bit. Doing things that might be a little scary for you. Take your baby steps, okay? We have bird. Are you too stifled by others wanting your liberation from them? Okay? Woo! You guys, it's time to get free. It's time to free yourself. There's a card that flipped over. We have, are you cleaning the slate to start a new venture? Egg. You guys, I feel like, in the Page of Cups, new beginnings, new beginning energy, here, new beginning energy. I feel like you are unafraid to start over. I feel like some of you guys have started over like a million times. And it can be a little bit of this Aquarian energy where sometimes most of the time, Aquarius has like many things on the fire, many things are cooking. And sometimes some of those things burn, and sometimes some of those things, the fire goes out. And I feel like it's really important for you guys to focus on a few things, okay? But part of what makes you a star is your ability to start anew, afresh, okay? And sometimes starting anew, afresh is really about having new eyes on projects you already have, having new eyes on a situation that is already afoot, okay? And I feel like there's something here about your ability to kind of liberate yourself, like your ability to see the truth in situations and to not lose hope. Perhaps, you've had some false starts. Perhaps, you've had some dreams shatter. And I feel like although you've taken hits, you keep going. And that persistence, that determination is fucking powerful. We have, what is this? Map. Are you trying to figure out the path in life that will make you happy? Okay. I feel like for a lot of you, this is kind of like, this is what you're really trying to do. You're trying to figure out the path. You're trying to figure out the map. And I got a secret. I got a secret to tell you. Your guides in the universe, they don't want you to know what is ahead. They don't want you to know the exact path, because the whole point of this experience here is to walk your journey. Yes, you can have signs and synchronicities. Yes, you can kind of know what might be ahead the next curve, but the long game, you may not know. And there's an element here that needs to settle into that. Like settle into the fact that, you know, your guides, your ancestors, whatever you work with, like they want you to get peace about the fact that you may not know. Okay, you may not know. And this is where faith comes into play. This is where you bet on yourself. And some of you guys have bet on yourself several times and it hasn't paid off. And that's where we learn about ourselves. That's where we grow, you know. Life isn't supposed to be a cakewalk. I know it is for some people, but this reading really isn't about those people, okay? We have unicorn because you're a fucking unicorn. And I will tell you that this beautiful unicorn probably went through several lifetimes of not being this fucking unicorn, okay? You have to kind of like nurture. You have to invest in being your authentic self. And you have to cultivate your authenticity. And it takes learning the lessons of, I can't be like others. I can't replicate other people's energy. I can't even make myself kind of do the things that are popular in my category. Like if you're an artist, you're going to find that the more original and more authentic your vision, at first, you may not get the interest, but keep honing your vision. Keep honing what you're doing. It doesn't matter music. It doesn't matter business, product. It doesn't fucking matter. Become the master of your vision. Become the master of your art. Become the master of your expression. Okay? That's what you're here to do. You're here to dive deep into that, whatever that is. And the world will respond. Okay? The universe, your guides will respond to that. I promise. I promise. Okay? Because you have this powerful persistence, this undeniable energy that is very dreamy. It's very artistic and creative. And it's meant to be seen. It's meant to be expressed. And when someone expresses this way and is relatable and cares so deeply and is unafraid to start over, is unafraid to see things with new vision, baby, that's what they call a star, right? It's not just someone, you know, I'm gonna speak on this, okay? There's a lot of people who are stars, you know, celebrities, but they're not. Let's just be honest. Celebrities doesn't make a star, right? And it doesn't matter what field we're talking about. There's different fields where there's stars, okay? I feel like a lot of people who are popular are not real, okay? And we're talking about real stars, real celebrities. I fucking hate that word. But people who really shine for true, authentic reasons, not reasons that the machine tells you they should, but reasons because they are who they say they are. They are talented. They are authentic. It's a whole different game now, y'all. It's the age of Aquarius. All right, give me some tarot. I'm slipping into my Okie accent, y'all, so I'm sorry. We have Judgment. Boom. This one, these, this. Oh, that one wants to come out in the bottom. Okay. All right. Okay. We have Judgment here, like I said. We have the Devil. Boom, bitch. I read this as magnetic fucking attraction. Like spicy attraction. Like hot. Hottie with a body. Like just people want to dive into that energy. Okay. Like look at this femme just all over the mask here. Okay. We have the Three of Wands. Yeah. I'm reading this kind of intuitively. Look at these bitches talking about you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords. I'm not reading reversals. And we have the Two of Wands. So we have the 2 and the 3 of Wands. Okay. All right. So first of all, we have the Devil here. And people would be like, well, you pulled the Devil in Judgment. So that, that means, well, I'm not reading it that way though. I'm not reading this Devil as a bad thing. Okay. I'm reading it as a positive thing. I'm reading it as like, and notice this 3 here, 3 candles, 3 of Wands. I feel like you have people talking about you. Like people like to talk about you. They like to talk to you. They like your vibe. They like being around you. They like your attention. That might actually bother you. I'm looking at the mic to make sure it's okay. Is it okay? Okay, I'm sorry if I touched it. Okay, I just want to check it. Okay, so I feel like people like your attention. They like to talk to you. And there is this aspect to you with Olympian. You may be an air sign. You may be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could be a Taurus. Could be a Capricorn, could be an Aries or a Leo. But there's an energy of like warrior, bravery, conquering hero, trustworthy, loyal. And people can relate to you because you've been through so much shit. Okay. A lot of you guys, okay, we're going to read this in a different way. A lot of you guys have literally been through your own hell, like your own personal hell. Okay. And that's part of what makes you so powerful of a speaker, or your art so powerful, is your ability to kind of like talk about this or express this to others. I feel like you're unashamed of that. You're unashamed of your past or what you've been through. Just take what resonates here. And I feel like, the Page of Cups can be about someone who's super dreamy and can have a little bit of an issue getting going. Okay. But what I don't feel like that so much with you. I feel like, you get inspired, you get your shit together. Look, she's putting her wands in her purse, getting ready to go. And then she's got the bitches talking about her. And, she's getting down the road. Like the Queen of Swords is getting down the road, right? And making shit happen. And I feel like that's you. I feel like where you get tripped up is where your energy gets stagnant, is where you don't allow yourself to kind of open up enough. And so you kind of like clamp down on your talent. You kind of clamp down or stop the flow of your talent because you're like, spirit or your inspiration will say, let's do this. And you're like, okay, I'm going to make plans. I'm going to do this. And then you're like, and this could be your guides coming in and saying, hey, you're inspired. Let's do this shit. Let's do it. And then you're like, but I have to be vulnerable. This negative self-talk. Like, I don't know if I can be that. I don't know if I can bring that. You get in your head with the, busy mind there, kind of blocking yourself. And I feel like this reading is coming forward for you because it's time for you to get out of your own damn way with those thoughts, with those actions. Stop limiting yourself, okay? Because your art, project, writing, whatever this is for you, Group 1, is meant to be seen in its most authentic state, in its most authentic form. So your challenge is to become more authentic so your star can really shine. You are meant to become, again, the master of your own whatever, your own art, your own project, your own business, your own self. You are to become the master of self and self-expression in this lifetime. That makes you a star. It makes you someone that people want to be around. Okay, it's really important, group one, that you take care of yourself. Okay, and your dreamy energy, when people tell you, oh, you're too dreamy, you're not too dreamy. Use those dreams as inspirations. Okay, just don't let the dreams keep you from doing the action. Okay, don't get lost in the dreaming to the point where you don't do. Okay, and don't overthink it. Okay, say it with me. Don't overthink it, group one. Don't overthink it. One more time. Don't overthink it. All right? Okay, group one, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group two, all of you that selected the Seven of Wands, this is going to be your reading all about why you are a star. What makes you a star? All right, so keep in mind this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, so I'm looking at my mic to make sure it's not scratching anything, so if it does, I apologize. All right, so I'm using a lapel mic. It's a new mic, so... Anyway, let's not do tarot yet. Not quite yet. Let's get some other cards. We're going to pull from the Archetype Oracle deck. Now, me, your Auntie A, took a little green break. Green smoky smoke break. So, there's that. You have been warned. Let's get some energy for my group two. What makes my group two a star? Well, we have the Seven of Wands here, which... I'm getting like you're a fighter, okay? You're a fighter. There's some accomplishment here, you know, but you've had to fight for it. You've had to fight to keep it, whatever you've accomplished. It's never been easy. And bold moves have had to happen for you. You've had to make bold moves. And I feel like you're unafraid to fight. Some of you guys literally are like a throw hands kind of person. Some of you guys are, you know, fighters in whatever arena of competition you're in. Some of you guys are witchy, magical fighters, if you know what I'm saying. But however it lands for you, you have this air of, you know, you're a fighter, you know. You may be a Leo or a Taurus. You could be a Capricorn as well. I'm feeling a little bit of Scorpio with those eyes there. They're very intense. You may have something very profound about your eyes that catches people's attention. You also, I feel like you have this ability to like stare a hole through people. The way you look could be very intimidating as well. So let's get some archetype cards here. Tell me about my group two. What makes them a star? Why are they a star? Yeah, that ability to keep fighting, that ability to kick ass and take names. Lobbyist. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. We're taking uprights. Okay. Supportive team, politically knowledgeable, decision maker, charismatic communicator, influence ideas, advocates for others, action. I do think you're an influencer. And that may not be online, okay? But you may have an online presence, and if you do, hey, how are you? But I feel like you have this ability to influence other people. And it could be through magic. It could be through your charisma, just your presence. I feel like you may do this in your family. You may do it with your friends. However you do it, you have an ability with your charisma to influence people. I do think you have strong opinions. There's something about you that's bold and fearless, okay? Very bold, very fearless, okay, about the things that matter to you. If it don't matter to you, you don't give a shit. You know, that's what I get. That's what I get here. We have, ooh, okay. Profane prostitute. So you're a hottie, okay? That's what I get from this. You're a hottie. We have walking away from toxic relationships, guarded and ally of self-love, integrity, having faith, understands personal power. Boom. I get that very strongly for you guys. Understanding personal power, self-love. And you're a fighter because I feel like you have had some seriously toxic situations in your life to the point where some of you guys have been through a ton of trauma. The kind of trauma that would really knock most people out and down for the count. Some of you guys have had like multiple, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 things, which one of those things would have taken out other people, but not you. Like, you're still here. You're still going. You're still fighting. I'm also getting you're very attractive. No matter what your gender is, you're very attractive. And some of you guys, you have people who get, they have like super spicy fantasies about you. This may make you uncomfortable, but it's like people who just meet you. And I will tell you, like, you may have people like accidentally like bump into you. It's not an accident, honey. It's on purpose. Okay. There's something about your smell, like people like your smell as well. Okay. We have loner, loves and needs solitude, solo interest, secretly hopes everyone will go away. I feel you. I feel you. Secretly wishes to be drawn out by someone. Yeah, I get that too. You're a loner, but come get me. You're a loner, but come get me, y'all. Do you play hard to get? Not you. No, never. Look at these eyes. Do you play hard to get? You can tell Auntie. It's okay. I won't tell nobody. All right. Okay, that's what I thought. You play hard to get. It's okay. Listen, make them work for it. I'm just telling you. If they don't want to work for it, then they don't want it, do they? Huh? Exactly. Okay, let's get some cards here. We have Teddy Bear. Are you realizing you have an emotional dependency to someone because of your past trauma? Boom. There's those toxic relationships that you moved away from. Man, this is hard. Some of you guys got stuck in a long-term relationship that was very toxic. And a lot of you were toxic in it and you know it. And you walked the fuck away. You were like, I ain't doing that shit no more. Like, I don't want to be that person. Some of you guys walked away from the person you used to be. Like a toxic person that you used to be. Some of you guys walked away from toxic like substance use. Some of you guys walked away from toxic behaviors and codependency, and it was very, very difficult. I'm hearing stuck like glue. Very difficult to walk away, and you had to fight to release yourself from this. And it feels like all of that energy has been transmuted into kind of like this warrior energy, which I picked up on group 1. So you may be drawn to group 1. And I feel like it's also been kind of transmuted into this attraction energy, this kind of like spokesperson for what you care about. Also, I feel like people might get obsessed with you somewhat. We have eyes. Are you avoiding a truth or purpose and compromising your integrity? Look at the eyes. There's something about your eyes. There is something, I'm not getting the whole compromising thing. I'm getting like, there is something powerful about your eyes. Do you realize that? Do you know there's something about your eyes? Like, people want to fall into them. People fall in love with them. People see your power in your eyes. People fall under your spell, are charmed by your eyes. Like, your eyes are very expressive. So don't hide your eyes, okay? Some of you guys like to wear your sunglasses, or you wear glasses. There's something about the way you do your makeup. There's something about your hair and your eyes and the way they interplay. We're not going to get another one of those. Okay. All right, let's get one of these. Tell me more about my group 3. My group 3, you guys are a star. You're a natural star. And I feel like a lot of you are like, yeah, you are. I hear the lurch, you know, and the Monsters, where he goes, is that the Monsters? No, that's the Addams Family. Okay. Thanks for correcting me. We have billionaire. Boom. You got billionaire kind of vibe. You got like a rich, luxurious vibe. I feel like, woo, you guys are attraction energy, like attractive energy. You may not know this, but I feel like luxury and wealth wants to be your friend. And perhaps, you know, you're still working through some of this toxic shit. And there's this energy forming around you, okay, of attraction of wealth and luxury and like comfort. Okay. Now I understand for those of you who are hardcore fighters, you're like, yeah, I feel your discomfort with it. I feel like, I don't know how to do that, Amy. Listen, this may be a person. It could be an opportunity. It could be just a general vibe of you becoming more kind to yourself with that self-love, you being more sweet to yourself. It could be that people start giving you more gifts. Your tips at work are off the chain. It could be people invest in your business. You get more opportunities. Good luck. Good luck starts to follow you. That kind of thing. Like all of a sudden doors start opening and you're like, what? What? This is weird. This is odd. I'm going to get another card. Okay. This is weird. This is odd, right? People want to give to you because of the star energy. You earn the star energy, by the way. This is something that you worked for, like you have fought for. And we have trauma bond. And see, I get this energy of like, you know, you're uncomfortable with this because you think somehow you have to work super hard to get this. Because of that trauma energy, that toxic energy that we have been letting go of. You know, these toxic relationships, you know, where you had to compromise yourself, you know, to stay okay, right? All of those situations taught you that you had to work super hard to enjoy life, okay? And luxury and wealth is different to different people, okay? Don't let this billionaire card be like what a billionaire is. Okay, this is the age of Aquarius. We're getting into the age of Aquarius. What a billionaire, rich, wealthy, healthy, and wise is changing. Okay, so you write your own definition of what that is. You know, you're powerful. You're a fighter. This is someone who is self-empowered and is used to fighting for things. And it's like, because of your fight, there's a lot of beautiful energy around you of manifestation. Okay, let's get some tarot for you guys. All right, tell me more. What makes you a star? And I feel like some of you guys have some orbiters. You know, you have people who kind of orbit around you. Fans or friends. People, I get with the orbiter, I get like people who want to invest in you. Oh my God, the Empress came out. Boom, bitch. Boom. And there we go. Because the fighter is the Empress. Okay? You're a fucking Empress. And it doesn't matter what your gender is. Okay? Take it. Take it. Okay? We're not taking the reversal. We have the Two of Swords and the Hermit. Yeah, I know. You see that card and you're like, this is luxury. An Empress is well taken care of. Yeah, she knows how to throw hands when she needs to. She knows how to cast a spell when she needs to. She knows she has to fight for her kingdom. She knows there are times she's got to fight. You know, she's got to defend. She's got to defend what's hers. Okay? So she keeps that Seven of Wands tucked back there. But meantime, she enjoys the gifts that guests bring. She enjoys her wealth. She spends it wisely. She gives generously to her subjects. She listens to issues. She can be intimidating because she's attractive and she has this magical, majestic energy about her. You may be a Cancer. And I know that it's hard to come from where you've come from, being this person where you wish people would go away, to the place where people see you. They begin to see the Seven of Wands. They see you're the fucking Empress. That's who the fuck you really are. And that's why they're so attracted to you. That's why they see this fighter, this person who's like, you know, fighting in there, always having to kind of, you know, be fearless and be brave all the time and be persistent and keep going. And then all of a sudden one day it's like, boom, the mask comes off and they're like, damn, they've been the Empress the whole fucking time. How do I get some of that? It's inspiring. But there's this energy here of like, you know, I'm the hermit. I'm wise. I'm so fucking wise. I've done so much introspection and growth. I know myself very well. You are very authentic. You're very authentic, and that's part of what makes you a star. Your authenticity, your fight, your inability to give up. You may be one of those people that are like, I do not know how to, that give up gene is not in me. I do not fucking know how to give up. I don't know what the fuck that is. And then we have the Page of Swords. Okay, let's pull another. We have the Nine of Swords. I feel you. And we have the Two of Cups. We're going to get a couple more. We have Judgment. And we have the Five of Pentacles. There's been a lot to overcome. There's been a lot here for this Hermit, Empress energy. There's been a lot. There's a lot of worry. I feel like there's been a lot of negative talk. There's been a lot of like struggle. A lot of you guys have struggled with money. You've struggled with health. You've struggled to overcome a lot of negative words that have been said to you. There's been a lot of worry about how am I going to do this? How am I going to get by? How am I going to survive? You know? And I feel like you've had to take some deep dives kind of into yourself. This is part of what makes you a star, is that you are fearless when it has come to like this deeper view into self, into your masculine and feminine energy. That's how I'm reading this card. 22 here is also a number. 22 is a master number. And I feel like you've been, and we have two swords and two cups, which a cup and a chalice could be seen as signs of unity. The masculine and the feminine coming together. And I feel like this is part of what you do. Like this is part of who you are, becoming very balanced in your masculine and feminine energy. And so you feel deeply. You may be psychic. You may be empathic, highly creative here as well. And this may be part of what you're learning to balance. Also, you have the masculine energy, someone who is a fighter, someone who is very brave in action and doing. That may be something you're trying to balance in this life. You may be trying to balance both. It may be one or the other, but they're coming into balance. And what happens is for you, this helps make you a star because it eases all of these worries, all of these issues, all of this overthinking, all of this these repetitive messages of you can't, it's not for you. You know, the negative shit from childhood or from past relationships that were very toxic. It helps you overcome. It helps you move forward. It helps you claim what's yours, what's really yours. Sorry, I'm looking at my mic to make sure it's okay. Claiming what's yours, what's really yours. And that is the title, the office, the throne, the crown of the Empress. Because that's who you really are. You move from the Seven of Wands here, like you're hiding. You're hiding that you are the Empress. Do you see this? You're literally hiding that you are the Empress here. Yeah, bitch, you don't know. You see my eyes here? These are the eyes of an Empress. And that's what you hide. That's what you mask. And it's time for that to come out fully. Let people see how majestic you are. Let people see the truth of you, okay? I feel like it's only going to build you up further. It's only going to bring in more like luck and opportunity and people. There is so much more happiness here for you as you allow people to see the Empress kind of like blossom and rise. Because I feel like a lot of you, and I understand being a loner and like having gone through so much, but it's time for you to allow yourself to really shine. And in order to do that, you're going to have to let go. You're going to have to understand that you've overcome so much. You're a fighter, and it's time now to kind of like walk into your prize for fighting. There is a prize for fighting all these battles. And it's time for you to understand what that is. Let yourself be empowered by all you've overcome. Really take it in. Do some self-reflecting. I feel like you're really good at self-reflecting. Do some self-reflecting because you are the star. You are the fucking Empress. And I bet when you selected the Seven of Wands, you never thought in a million years I pulled the Empress card on you. Surprise! Surprise! You're the Empress. You already, on some level, had to feel that there's more. But you didn't think I'd pull the Empress, and I did. Because that's the truth of you. And it's time for you to kind of let people see that more. They see the fighter. They have seen how persistent you've been. They've seen that you've overcome. Now it's time to let them really see who you are. All right, group 2, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful and insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected the Chariot. This is going to be your reading all about what makes you a star. Why are you a star? Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right, so keep in mind, it's a general reading. Oh, I already said that, didn't I? I've had a little smoky smoke. All right, so keep that in mind too. All right, so this Chariot card, it's about success, but it's about determination, confidence, digging deep, overcoming obstacles, staying in control, willpower, all those good things, control in your balance, believing in yourself, those kind of things. So, yeah, but it is about success. All right, so let's get into it. Why is my group 3 a star? Okay, whatever your endeavor is and your stardom to be seen, it looks like it's going to be successful in some kind of way. So let's see. Okay, so I have 2 cards here. I'm not taking any reversals. We have Challenger. Revolutionary, fights the status quo, inspires, a leader, joins causes, questions, bold, takes the road less traveled, defends. Completely makes sense to me. Because I feel this is kind of like the energy of the age of Aquarius. What's interesting is today's readings all seem to have kind of like this fighter vibe, like perseverance, determination, overcoming obstacles. And you can see like this woman here she's chipping away at the blocks, okay? And I feel that your energy just continually just chipping away at obstacles and at blocks and defending what is good and right in your eyes. And you have leadership qualities, of course. That's part of what makes you successful. We have gambler, confident, thrill seeks, bold and daring. We have bold twice here. Encourages, enjoys risks, calculating, cool and collected, lucky, lives life to the fullest, adventurous. Okay, so I'm feeling calculated risks, but bold moves. Okay, knows when to gamble, knows when to hold them, knows when to fold them. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's quite a few cards. That's probably more than what I would normally get. So let's just pull one out of here. Let's pull one. Give me one. The next one. The next one. The next one. The next one. This one. We have Samaritan. Caregiver, volunteer, loving, rarely interested in personal gain, motivated by the desire to help others, strong sense of compassion and concern. I feel like, of course you want the spotlight on yourself. I mean, everyone wants attention, but you have a good heart. And I think you're motivated by something bigger than yourself. I think you're motivated by something bigger than just being seen. I feel like there's a bigger call here. I'm going to go ahead and take these other cards. We have werewolf. No reversals. We have willingness to connect and learn from the past. Metamorphosis. Liberated and powerful spicily. Inner strength, reincarnation, spirit energy. You're very powerful. Very connected. I feel like you've probably went through several transformations. And this may be professionally, it may be personally, privately. I feel like you've had powerful past lives. Some of you guys have been famous in past lives. I mean, very famous. Sometimes in a negative, it took a negative turn, and you're kind of here to set that straight in some kind of way. We have wounded healer and resourceful, good listener, empathic, understands shadow side and ways to heal, uses painful experiences to help others, and accepts. I feel like that's part of, you may have been drawn to one or two or both of them, okay? This group feels almost like the culmination of 1 and 2. So take that as you will. But I feel like you're very powerful, okay? And you're here to take bold risks. Any challenge you're met with, you have this ability to overcome. And I feel like sometimes you guys are like, I wish I could stop this. I wish I could stop like having these challenges and feeling this overwhelming need to overcome them. I wish I could just quit, but I can't. It's not in my DNA. I felt that in which group? Group 1, I think. But you care. And you're so very powerful that you want to use your powerful energy for good. You may have a dark aesthetic. Your spiritual life may have a darker kind of energy. You may resonate with darker energies or more intense energies. However this resonates, okay? Your spirit animal may be a wolf. You may ride with the wolf as well. So just take what resonates here. Tell me more about my group 3. Why are they a star? You are on some level some kind of spiritual worker here. I have like, I want to say light worker for some of you, but I feel a lot of dark energy here, like shadow worker. I feel like shadow healer, witch, magician. I just feel like someone who has been underestimated. Let's go ahead and take that one too. We have, are you seeking protection, shelter from your current situation in life? Seashells. And we have rainbow. You are at a positive turning point in your life. Are you ready? Are you excited? I feel like you're very protective with the werewolf and those seashells. Okay. I feel like you're very protective of people. that are important to you. Too many cards. And I feel like we had luck here come out. I feel like if you haven't been lucky, Chariot, Group 3, if you haven't had a lot of luck, I feel like luck is fixing to be your friend. You're fixing to get really lucky. I'm hearing a lucky break for some of you guys. It's manifesting. Okay, we had several cards come out, but I'm going to take them for you. Okay, I'm going to take them because that's the second time a whole clip clop of cards have come out. So let's take them. We have stars. Are your friends with you in sorrow or just during the happy time in your life? I feel star energy. Okay, are you a star? What kind of star are you? What makes you a star? Yes, you're a star. Okay, you're a star. All right, I'm hearing superstar. Darkness. Do you feel hardships and problems in your life that you can't seem to see the light in? Dark shadow work. Darker energy, but not evil. Okay. Someone who is unafraid to work in darker energy to help others see their light as well. I feel like you're very balanced. Like that's part of what you're here to do is help other people find their balance. We have a newborn. A happy transformation is coming. Are you excitedly expecting it? Okay. There's some kind of transformation coming. I also feel like you help other people through their transformations. You may not realize it, but you doing yourself like transformations helps others. This may be done by like interdimensional, multidimensional heavy lifting. It could be done by like your friends kind of watching what you're doing and being like, oh, wow, like they're so inspiring and you're not really realizing that. We have bat. Are you hiding a secret you fear? You will think will come to light. And I don't feel that exactly. What I'm feeling with the bat, I'm feeling like psychic connection. I'm feeling someone who can literally see in the dark. And someone who's unafraid of darkness. There's a lot of fearless energy here. Like unafraid to kind of like buck up, if you know what I'm saying. Like unafraid to kind of like walk up to the villain and say like, yeah, I'm a villain too here. I'm a villain too, bitch. And I'm here to kick your ass in the name of these people, you know, like an anti-hero, I guess. We have storm. Have you had a loss, shock or struggle that you are bottling up? I feel like, you have lived a very heavy life, and this may be past life as well. There's been loss here. There's been like the need to transform yourself has probably been something that you had to do to kind of keep going in your life. And you may have been chasing this level of success, perhaps this level of stardom, or it may be something that you didn't really consider earlier in your life, but it kind of has fallen in your lap as something that, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. Because you feel a call to kind of help others, and you're learning how to use your gifts to help others, and you're doing it this way. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. That balanced energy. That full-bodied, I'm getting that with this feels like Mae West to me. And she was full-bodied and bold and unafraid. And it's like balancing that wildness and ferocity of primal energy with like the spiritual connection and guidance that you get. That's what I'm getting with that. These two cards, please. Oh, there's more than two. We're not taking reversals because the whole deck is upside down now. Okay, we have the Tower. All right, we have the Six of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. I feel this. I feel like, you know, there's the towers. There is the very desperate situations in your life. I feel like some of you guys have, you know, gone hungry. You've gone without. Like people have failed you. You've been on your own. People have abandoned you. People have, you know, in pursuit of your dreams, people have not been supportive. Okay. You haven't had a lot of that. You've had to overcome many things. Okay. And there were times you couldn't see your way out of it, but I feel like instead of allowing the blindness to keep you locked in, you kind of just were like, you know what? I'm going to pick up these fucking swords and I'm going to move forward. I don't know where this car is going. I don't even know whose car this is, but I'm going to get in it because it drove up beside me. And I'm assuming that my assistant knows where this car is going. So I'm going to get in. The spirit guides told me to get in this car. So I'm going to go and we're going to move on. And we're going to get this balance. Balance. We're going to bring in the balance, okay? And I feel like that's part of what makes you a star is you follow the intuition and the psychic hits that you get. You trust your relationships that you have cultivated with spirit, with your spirit guides, with your God, goddess, whatever this is, okay? With yourself, you trust your gut. You trust your guts. And it really is powerful, okay? Because this isn't your first rodeo, okay? You've been a lot of things. One of those lot of things is you've been a magical person, you've been an oracle, you've been a witch, you've been a wise woman. Many of you guys have been orators of some kind. Some of you guys were well-known philosophers. I'm starting to get your past lives here. Some of you guys were like famous musicians. You rocked the Casbah, you know what I'm saying? Some of you guys were like, I'm seeing like the lyre, you know what I'm saying? That big thing. And it was big. It was a big thing. And you played for like a priestess or something like that. I'm seeing like queens and kings and courts. I'm seeing like someone playing the piano for a group of people in like or a harpsichord and some other instrument that I don't even know the name of that. I don't know the name of that, y'all. I don't know the name of it. I don't know. It's like black, but it's got like deep like carvings in it. I've never seen a piano like this. It's got deep carvings of different like mythological creatures and things. It's probably a piano that was made specifically for a very wealthy person. I'm seeing all kinds of people. I'm seeing like people on the stage as well. I'm seeing like more modern like musicians who have passed, but not super modern, but modern compared to what I was just talking about. I'm seeing actors as well. I'm seeing people who are famous in their realm. I'm seeing someone hammering on marble. So take that as you will. We have the Wheel of Fortune, okay? That's how you're going to turn your wheel. That's how your wheel turns. And we have the Ten of Swords, okay? And I feel like when the wheel turns and it's not in your favor, I feel like you reach back for balance with the Six of Cups. Like you allow the experiences where it doesn't go your way. You allow that to be a teachable moment. Like, yeah, of course, your first reaction is like, fuck this situation. Like, I can't believe it didn't work out for me. How could this not work? But because you're human. But I feel like you pull back and get perspective. And you're like, okay, so that didn't work out. So I'm going to allow this situation to kind of like teach me what it will. Because I feel like now, like I'm feeling the past lives here. And I feel like those past lives that ended badly, a lot of them, I feel like those lifetimes kind of taught you this resilience. And you can learn from what happened then to bring it forward to now. About trusting people, about who to trust, who not to trust, where to put your talent, where not to put your talent, that kind of thing. Let me get another card. The top one wants to come out. We have the King of Pentacles. This is successful business person. This is like, I bring in the cash kind of thing. Like this is cash money. Cash money made in the bank. Okay. And I feel like if you continue to allow when things don't go your way to be teachable moments to you, I feel like it's really going to pay off in the long run. Okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up. Okay. As you got the Chariot. So you have the motion. Yeah. Right. You got the motion in the ocean. I will say that some of these past lives feel very dramatic. Some of you guys were very well-known authors. I'm seeing very well-known authors. Some of you guys wrote ancient script. I'm seeing ancient script to like more modern writers. Some of them took their own lives, that kind of thing. So, you know, there are lessons from those lifetimes as well. I'm seeing painters. Some of y'all have paintings in like the Louvre. And for some of you guys, y'all are ancient artisans, okay? And they're digging your stuff up. They're digging it up. Like they're digging your stuff up. So, and I'm being pulled like specifically to South America. Some of you guys have some carvings that are being looked at, being excavated. And I feel like I'm seeing like green or jade objects as well. I'm seeing like I'm not going to call it weird, but it's strange to me. I mean, it's weird to me. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that in it's very unusual. It's not a regular pyramid. It is like a 6-sided pyramid or 8-sided pyramid. And it has a notch on the bottom, and they don't know what it is for. And I feel like the top at one point may have had like gold on it, and I feel like it has an inscription on the top, and they don't understand what it is. And at the very point, I feel like it may have had some kind of stone as well, like a clear stone, a crystal or something at the top. And this is very specific, I know, but if it's yours, it's yours. If you can resonate with that, then it's yours, okay? All right, group 3, that's what I received for you. I hope this was helpful and an insightful reading. If it was, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. If you'd like to see more readings like this one, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.